Please join me in welcoming to Toronto, Rachel Morrison.
I've spent my entire career comfortably behind the camera, dodging the spotlight, which makes this whole public speaking thing very new to me. So please bear with me while my heart beats outside of my chest. It's an epic feat when any film gets made, but the fact that this film is here today is nothing shy of a miracle. But we are here today, which is not only a miracle, but also my very specific dream come true. I wanted to premiere at the Toronto Film Festival because it's a festival for movie lovers. I too am a movie lover, and now I'm also a movie maker. So I hope more than anything that you love this movie as much as I do. Thank you, Jane and TIFF, for welcoming us with open arms. It's extra special to be here today because with the exception of our Flint exteriors, we made this movie here in Toronto. Woo! So to get to share this premiere with the incredible group of artisans that helped to craft this film is the ultimate celebration. Can I ask that anyone who worked on this movie please stand up? Fuck yeah. You guys are all rock stars. Thank you for bringing so much talent and joy to set every day. I want to thank everyone at Amazon MGM Studio for believing in me and supporting this film and being as passionate about the value of the immersive theatrical experience as I am. I feel so very fortunate to have you by my side. There were a handful of people who agreed with me that Claressa's story deserved to be told, needed to be told, and fought like hell to help make that happen. Rowena, Ida, Pete, and Susan, thank you for standing by me as I passed job after job to keep fighting to see this one through. And to my wife, my emotional cut man, and my family of friends who also stood in my corner for years on end, you mean more to me than you can possibly imagine. Now, please join me in welcoming to the stage our incredible producer, Alicia Holmes, and our legendary screenwriter and producer, Barry Jenkins. We also have many of our amazing cast here today, and so I'd like to invite Olanuke Adelihi, Idrissa Bamba Sanogo, Jasmine Headley, yeah, Jasmine, and Lynette Ware to join us here on the stage. And finally, our champions and stars, Ryan Destiny and Brian Tyree Henry. You two are my everything. I'm so excited for the world to finally see your transformative performances and your magnetic chemistry together. We have a few very special guests here in the audience, so please stay after the film so we can celebrate these legends together. This film has been a labor of love beyond my wildest imagination, and I am so damn proud and excited to share it with you tonight. Without further ado, I'm thrilled to introduce the world premiere of The Fire Inside.
Please join me in welcoming back and congratulating director Rachel Morrison.
Thank you so much. I- Thank you. I'd like to bring out our producer, Alicia Shields. Alicia Holmes. Our incredible screenwriter and also producer, Barry Jenkins. The one, the only, the incredible Brian Tyree Henry. And introducing the force, the vision, Ryan Destiny. And we have two other incredibly special guests in the audience. The real Jason Crutchfield and Claressa Shields. Jason's over there. I don't know if we have a spotlight, but Jason is over there. And where's Claressa? And Claressa right there. Legend.
Okay. All right. Questions for our, yes, waving on the aisle there, sir. The question is, he thanks you for your very strong directorial voice, and he said the cinematography in the film is wonderful, but he wondered what's that like for you as a cinematographer to work with another cinematographer?
I mean, obviously, it's the thing I know and love, but I also knew for this film, I really wanted to give my full attention to the performances and to so much else that goes into making a film, and that's why I hired the incredibly talented Rena Yang, who's somewhere here.
Right there.
If I learned anything from my work with Ryan Coogler, it's bring people who have different visions, different things to offer, so you're always kind of amplifying each other's voices. And that was the collaboration with Rena. And there wasn't a moment on that set that I wasn't grateful to have her by my side.
Yes, go ahead.
Jason, come up too.
Yeah, they can't get up.
They're going to bring her. Maybe while we're waiting for her to make that journey, could you speak a little bit about how the project actually got off the ground? Like, where's the genesis of it, and where to get its wings?
I'll let Barry and Alicia take this one.
Yeah, it kind of started with Alicia Holmes. This was before 2016, 2015, before Moonlight came out and anybody was offering me jobs. I had seen T-Rex. I had seen the documentary T-Rex, and Alicia had read the script for Moonlight. And so I came in as a writer on the project. Alicia really wanted to make a movie about the Olympics and specifically about Claressa's story. And so I jumped on and started researching what it would be like to be Jason Crutchfield and Claressa Shields.
That's incredible. And now I guess we know.
I forgot what his question was. What was his question?
The question was, what is it like for you to be there and watch your life there?
Oh, it is very surreal. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I cried my eyes out. She did such a great job. Everyone did such a great job. I felt like I was reliving it. It makes me more thankful, you know, for Jason, just for how, like, my belief in myself now is because he believed in me back then when I was a young girl. And to see it on actual camera is just, y'all, I be crying. You wouldn't even think I would cry, but I was crying throughout most of the movie, and I was just like so happy, and to see the ending, and you know, the goat this, goat that, all that good stuff. But it was just, it's just very moving, and it's very motivating, and it motivates me to do more. So I thank Ryan and Rachel and Barry and Jason and even Ryan for everybody just putting so much hard work into this, because wasn't Ryan boxing?
Right?
I mean, wait a minute, this wasn't a Rocky movie. Ryan was moving like she was really a fighter. I said, what in the world? And I was just very impressed. But watching it, you know, it's different. But I'm happy that the world gets to see my story and maybe understand, you know, how I am the way that I am and why I'm the greatest woman of all time now.
That's right.
Okay. Yes, on the aisle here, please.
I think this is a question for Barry, but I guess it could be for whoever knows the answer. I was wondering if you could just talk about, we saw the water tower of the Flint water crisis. Just talk about how you decided whether to include the Flint water crisis or not to include the issue and how strongly to impact.
I'm glad you asked that. So the question is about the inclusion of the Flint water tower and that story thread there. And he wonders what was behind the decision to include that aspect of the story.
Yeah, I think Rachel can speak to depicting the water tower specifically, but when we were working on the script, the idea was that Claressa and Jason's story is one of resilience, and so just like every other element of Flint, the water crisis is a part of the world they lived in, but it wasn't the thing that defined them, and it wasn't the thing they were working against. It wasn't the thing they were trying to overcome. So it's in the periphery of the story. There's this great little moment when they're trying to make cereal, and the kid's like, oh, just put water in it. And it's like, it tastes like milk anyway. You know, and that was a really simple way to allude with what was happening, but that's not the thing that defines Claressa's story.
Well, and specifically, the film takes place in 2012, which was actually before the water crisis came to light in 2014, which is why it wasn't more prominent in the film.
Okay, we have time for one more question. Yes, please.
I got a question for Ryan. What that process was like for you training, working with the stunt team, becoming the boxer that Claressa obviously got very authentic.
The question is for Ryan. What was it like for you to train? He said he acknowledges that Claressa found you very authentic. So can you talk about that process?
Yes, it was extremely exhausting, I must say. I had absolutely no background in boxing whatsoever. So it was a very different world for me. I trained with Rob Sally, who was an amazing boxing trainer, and I weight trained as well. And it was very constant for months, and that was before the pandemic, and then we stopped, and then I had to do it all over again. But, you know, it was me also studying Claressa's exact movement, which is very specific to her. She is a one-of-a-kind fighter, and I'm just really, really blessed and happy that she thought I did such a great job.
And just to be very
she was
clear,
on my mind the whole time.
Just to be very clear, when I first put the pads on, when I got to set, I can't even explain like how powerful. That's not the best first way to meet somebody. But Ryan really, 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 really gave her all, and it was unbelievable, and a testimony to just how powerful you are. So I just want you to know that she put in the work.
I want to thank you. First of all, congratulate you on making an incredible film, and thank you for giving us the pleasure and honor of premiering it. Please join me in congratulating these people, these artists. Thank you so much.